everybody, it's Merc007 here again, and I came back from the Tokyo Game Market convention about 2 weeks ago, and I brought back some new games to play with my gaming group. I also picked up a few games from the Taiwan designers, and this is one of the new games they came out with this year. It's very cool. This is called Design Town. I got to play this game at a designers meet, and I fell in love straight away with this game. This game is published by Homo Sapiens Lab, and this is the designer's name here. I don't know how to pronounce it properly because it's written in English, and pronunciations have different intonations in Chinese. So I could be saying something totally incorrect. So I'll just leave it to your imagination how to pronounce this. Now, this game is for 2 to 4 players for ages 8 and up. It takes about 30 to 50 minutes, and it looks like you can also play with 1 player. The game is about who can build the best town and be the fastest to build their town, and it's a lot of fun. So let's take a look. So this says Design Town Basic. I guess basic being the base version of this game. I really like the artwork in the game. It's very simplistic but cool looking. Reminds me a little bit of the art from Machikoto. And if we have a look on the back, this is what I found which was really cool. So in the components on the back of the box, it says you have 76 building cards and 1 rulebook. And I don't know if you can see, but it also tells you the card size, which is 58 by 88 millimeters. Okay, the text is actually quite small, but that's a really nice thing to add onto the box because I like sleeving my cards, so having this here makes it easier for me to find the sleeves for. So let's have a look. Ooh, look! It even has a little cool design on the side of the box. And inside you get rules. And the rules are in Taiwanese, English, and Japanese. So this is pretty cool. Now, this version I have is the English version. There is a Japanese version, and I believe the cards are in Japanese. So, inside you have some cards. Okay. I also received some promo cards from the Tokyo Game Market, so I put that in the box. And then we have a set of 2 sets of cards. I really like the design of this. A lot of companies don't print images on the inserts, but some do, and it makes it quite an attractive storage space. This box, if we have a look, has enough room for you to sleeve your cards in. And there's enough room at the top and the side as well for sleeves. And very, very cool. Very nice box design. So let's have a look at some of the cards. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of cards and 10 different images, so the front and the back of the card. And I believe the Japanese version has a Japanese text down here, but this is the English version, which I believe they will print some more of this game. This is a very, very fun game. Anyway, let's have a look how to play the game. To set up the game, give each player 4 residential area cards, 1 apartment card, which is on the back of the residential area card, and 1 of each of the other cards. Once you've given everyone their cards, you should lay out 12 convenience store cards, 12 hospital cards, 8 factory cards, and 8 Central Park cards. If you have a look in the top corner of the cards, it has the number of how many cards you need for the setup, which is really handy. Everybody shuffles their cards. It's a good idea to shuffle the cards under the table, because if you shuffle in front of you, you can actually sort of see what cards are coming up and maybe subconsciously notice what cards might be appearing soon. So select a random player to go first, and then we play in counterclockwise order. Let's have a look at the cards. So on the card you have the title of the card and how much it costs to buy the card. And down here, when you play the card, you get this, whatever the symbol shows down here. And over here, if you decide to upgrade the card, thus this arrow is pointing up, you have to pay $5, and then you can flip the card over to the other side. And the other side is the same, but it has a down arrow. If you downgrade the card, you'll get whatever the symbol shows here. Now, there are only a few symbols on the cards. We have victory points, we have money you get so you can buy more cards, and we have unhappy faces, which I'll explain in a second. In this game, whoever builds their city the best and gains 8 victory points during a single play phase is the winner. And there's also another way to win the game if you use the convenience store cards. If you play 18 or more of these cards in a turn, you can win the game. On a player's turn, you have 2 phases. First you play cards, and then you build your town. In the play card phase, you lay the top card from your deck onto the play area. I find it a good idea to hold all my cards when I'm playing, because you could get confused with your discard area. So just keep the cards in your hand and then play the top card. Now, when I play this card, whatever symbols are down here come into effect. If you ever get 3 unhappy faces here, your turn ends immediately. Okay, so anytime, if we have a look at the residential area, whenever the residential area is on top of my deck, I have to play it. There's no choice. So because when I played this card, it revealed another residential area, I'm forced to play this. Oh, okay, safe. So currently I have $2 and 2 unhappy faces. I could play this card to get $1 more, but there is a risk another residential area card might come out. There are 4 in your deck to start off with. So if you decide to stop playing cards, which I will do at this point because I don't want to push my luck, then you can go into the building phase. Now in the building phase, you have 3 options. You can either buy a card from this supply, you can upgrade a card from your discard pile, and you just pay whatever the cost is. So if the convenience store was in my discard area, to upgrade this card I would pay $3. And paying means you just need to have at least $3 in your play area to upgrade the card. Or you can buy and immediately upgrade the card. If I bought the convenience store, which costs $2, but I had $5 out here, I can actually pay 2 plus 3, which is $5, to upgrade the card and get it as a shopping mall. Any cards you buy go into your discard pile. And at the end of your turn, the cards that you've played go into your discard pile. Make sure you keep that separate from your hand. Sometimes they look the same. Then the player on your right begins. At any time, you can always look at your discard pile. You might want to actually lay out your discard pile like this, so you have a good idea what's in your discard pile area. Because sometimes you might want to upgrade a card in there. In order to win the game, a player must have 8 victory points out here. If you look at your deck to begin with, everybody starts out with only 2 victory points. So you'll need to buy some Central Parks or get some power plants or other things to get those victory points. And you actually need to be able to play them all on one turn. So for example, I started off, I'll play the convenience store, and then I'll play this, and then I continue playing. Oh, one unhappy face, I can continue playing. Uh-oh, I'm forced to play the residential card, and I am stuck right there. If I play this card, my turn ends immediately. What I really like about this game is how creative it is. The idea of using double-sided cards and changing them back and forth is really different. I haven't played many games that do this. Some games do have a backside of a card and they actually do certain things, but this mini deck building game is actually really interesting. There are actually two ways to win. You can just go for victory points, or you can try do the convenience store method of winning, which I might try next time to see how well that goes. This game has that really fun element of, I guess, push your luck. It's sort of like, you know, like if you play Can't Stop. Should you keep going, or should you just stop where you are and just do what you can then? I love the way that these unhappy faces get you each time, and the idea of these residential area cards where you're forced to play them out, and sometimes if you're unlucky you just get 3 of them in a row and your turn ends there immediately. The designer did such a great job with this game, and I'm expecting there to be quite a few expansions coming up since this is the basic version. So hopefully there'll be like Design Town Advanced and all sorts of other Design Town spin-offs of this game. Who knows? Could be like design your own Pokemon. Oh, but we can't use Pokemon, but like maybe design a Monster City or a dungeon or something fun like that. And I haven't even really looked at the cool promo cards. Ooh, there's a big unhappy face right there. Very exciting. Oh, were there in I wonder if the promo cards came with instructions. I'll have to find out how to add these into the game. But this game plays really quickly, lots of laughs. One of my favorite games this Tokyo game market. There are so many amazing games that came out this year at the Tokyo game market in November. If I have more time over the Christmas break, I'll try to make more videos, but my schedule is so busy at the moment. I'm a bit slow at making videos, sorry. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll try to make some more soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!